Hey, good morning, James. This is Brayden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Hey, thank you guys again for your inquiry on our 2022 Hyundai Palisade sitting here in front of me. Congratulations again. Hope you guys can, obviously everything ticks the boxes in this video. A bit of an idea who we are. So obviously, as I mentioned, Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. So we're lucky enough to be the second largest used car yard for Toyota in all of Australia. So I'm currently standing at our main yard at 235 Mulgrave Road. You can see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there as well. All our service driveways down the bottom, and we've got another yard up at 77 Mulgrave Road as well, a little bit closer to town. So we are absolutely jam-packed here at the moment. So we go through a little bit over 250 cars a month. It means we get some absolutely fantastic cars like this Palisade here. So like I said, we're going to go through the whole thing in a little bit of detail for you. It has just been raining and stuff like that, so there's a little bit of dust on the car. I just had to give it a quick chamois, but we obviously get them recleaned and everything before we send them down to you. So absolutely awesome car, full service history, one owner from just down south of us. So that's obviously the cars we try and get. Looks like it's just mainly sort of highway sort of driving. Obviously that 52,990, it's all your drive away, so it's just stamps, the transfers, everything included, and actually makes this literally the single cheapest 22 plate for sale in all of Australia. We've got 500 currently for sale, so an absolute bargain. So very, very tidy across the windscreen. Looks like it has had one little repair there by the previous owner, so it's all been repaired through the windscreen mob, so it's all been stickered and everything as well. Not too bad through the actual inside here, looking pretty tidy across the actual bonnet itself. Looks like a couple little sort of, I'm not sure if you can see them in the screen, but it looks like a couple little sort of stone chips and stuff like that. If they're a concern for you, let me know, and I can always ask the question and see if we can either get them, have it polished, or try and maybe see if we can get them touched up as well. So just a couple little ones through the bonnet there too. But it's all stuff we can ask the question for if it's a concern. As we come down to his rear quarter, so again, little tiny stone chip just there, obviously from the wheels. Pretty good through the plastics and that. I did kick these wheels out because I know you wanted to see the treads. So absolutely stacks of tread left in there for you. So we've got the little indicator just on the inside. So pretty much brand new tyres. I reckon there's probably about 80% left on there for you as well. Through the inside, the suspension, through the wishbones, looking very tidy. Obviously the Palisade, we've got the genuine alloy wheels on this side. I'll turn the camera around, sorry about that. Alrighty. Again, a couple of little stone chips and stuff through the front here. All your parking sensors on the front, a couple of little stone chips there. But again, let me know and I'm sure we can potentially get them touched up if it's a concern. We've got this beautiful chrome grill across the front. Again, a couple of little chips. Very tidy across the actual wheel arch on this side. Again, a very tidy wheel through there too. All right, down this side here for you.
There he is.
Right, across the roof, super tidy across the front there. Down this end. All right, very tidy down here. Keyless entry obviously on both sides. So you simply push that button, it's going to lock the car. It's going to tuck those mirrors in for us. And then same thing. So as long as the keys are within proximity, simply push that button and they're going to come back out. Pop that open. Inside of the door card looking very tidy this side, obviously electric windows the whole way around. The door card's looking really clean on this side. Obviously the dash mat up there too, the genuine one as well. All your service history, logbooks, manuals, the whole works are all in here. So like I said, was a private owner previously, so first original inspection, and then the rest down south as well, so down in Rocky. So first service at 2022 in July at 3,400, the first free one they give you, and then next one end of the year 2022 at 14,000 Ks, and then obviously about 13 months later at 37. So that's actually our workshop as well. So when they come through, if they're due for a service, we get them done. So that's all been done with us. So through the inside, with the genuine Palisade floor mats down the bottom here. So I'll just lift this up so you can see behind there too, looking very tidy. A little bit of storage and accessory plugs and everything down the bottom there. Absolutely stacks of storage through these cars. So your build plates are there. Seats there too, through the leather. It's in pretty good nick. Same on the driver's side. Through that console there too. It's on the roof. Get much to that roof so you can see as well, looking pretty good. Alright. So we'll keep coming around to the back. That's just a little bit of dirt. That's just coming off with my finger. Yep, that's just coming right off. Unfortunately, the joys of these shade sails, they build up with the dust, and then the second it rains, it just dumps them on the cars. So we've got to get them cleaned a couple of times a week. Child locks on the back just here. Again, central lock. There's a little tiny little mark there. But not too bad. A couple of little sort of faint marks there. I'll say someone sort of caught their shoe just jumping in and out. Again, the genuine fitted mats all through the back here. Inside of there, looking pretty good. Fan, aircon adjustments all through the back. All the cup holders, everything there for you too. The little argument separators in the middle. Little tiny little mark there. One of our detailers could probably give that a crack. I can always give that to our detailers and see if they can clean that up for you, but if it's a concern, let me know. If not, no stress. So that little button's obviously going to roll that forward, giving us access into these back seats. You got 1, 2, 3 child anchor points across the back there too. Obviously the genuine cargo mat there as well. And again, we've got 3 more anchor points. So not a lot of cars have actually got the anchor points on these back seats. So aircon vents the whole way through, same thing through there. Now those windows are not actually tinted, but that is stuff we can all do in-house for you. Looking really clean on this rear wheel too. No, it's just a little bit of dust. A little tiny little mark there and there. Nothing too bad at all. And again, absolutely stacks of tread in there as well. Fuel leases obviously on this side here. Back. Now 2 keys with this one, so which is pretty rare for used cars. So that one's working perfectly. And that one as well. Back here for you. Obviously the 2.2 turbo diesel, tow bar and everything down the bottom there. Little flat pin 7 plug and spare tyre under there, looking pretty much brand new. So open that up. So the inside of the door card. Okay, that's just a little bit of dust along there. It's all just dust. Looking pretty good. There's a Palisade mat on the back here. So jack tools under there, also a little cargo net there as well. So for the back here, we've got the privacy shade. So that just clips into place. Seat belts down that side, accessory plugs in the back. And of course you can actually drop these seats from here as well. So that one there too. So if you're in the back and you put large items through there, you can drop with those little buttons in the back, giving you a huge amount of space. Close that up. Around the driver's side. Looks like, no, that's just water. Really clean down here. A couple little tiny little stone chips. Alrighty, pretty good through this side. Oh. Try and do this with one hand. So you just push that button there, just a little bit easier with the second hand. So looking pretty good through this side too. Okay, a little mark. Maybe a sunscreen or something like that. But again, just let me know. And if it is a concern, I'm happy to give it to the details and see if they can wash that out for you. Again, that's just under there. So it has been for a test drive. So again, we get them vacuumed and everything before we send it down to you guys. There's a little hairline mark there. I'd say somebody's ring or something like that might have gotten caught. Driver's side, little mark there. Probably hit that. I reckon might be able to clean up a little bit with a polish, and maybe touch that up as well. So keyless entry on the driver's side here for you too, and on the rest of the side. So finally through the inside here for you. So all the master controls on this side for the drivers. So your window, your mirror controls, central locking, and all the window controls and window locks all from up here too. So you can obviously fold those mirrors in manually, and you've got blind spot monitors on these guys as well. So they're going to illuminate whenever somebody's in your blind spot, great for motorbikes and those sort of things. We've got all the electric adjustments here, so the up, down, backrest, everything as well. And again, the genuine Palisade floor mats the whole way through. That's obviously your handbrake, traction control, the lane departure controls, blind spot monitors, all that kind of stuff you can adjust and turn off if you don't like it. Bonnet release is just there, so I'll pop that because I want to show you one of there before we finish up. I'll just jump in. So foot on the brake, push that little one there to start, as long as the keys are on the inside. Just close that door up and get some aircon going because it's a very hot day today. Get some aircon going, there we go. Alrighty, so that's obviously just letting me know so that the bonnet is currently open as well. Other than that, so we've got obviously 37,125 Ks as it sits right now. So you can jump between different little menus through there, so your average fuels, all the settings, all the personalisation settings there as well. Doors, lights, convenience, everything as well. So you get a whole massive amount of personalisation to this car, all controlled from these little buttons here. Cruise controls on the right hand side. Radios, so AM, FM and everything like that as well. Bluetooth there as well, so you can answer and hang up the phones, and of course your volume changing stations and things like that too. We do have paddle shifts up here, so once we're in the drive you can go up and down the gears, so down with the left hand side, up with the right. So if you're doing a bit of towing or doing any sort of driving outside of that, makes it a bit easier for you. Wipers are all on the left hand side, headlights are all on the right. You've got automatic settings for those guys. As we come across, so massive, huge touchscreen display here as well. So whenever we go back to the home menu, that's where it's going to bring us every single time. So you can jump straight into the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or straight into all your menus here as well. So you get phone, all the Apple and Android Autos, your manual radios, the rear climate, so you can turn it on and off at the back, all that sort of stuff. Your personalization settings, the whole works all through here as well. So that home button is going to bring us straight back. Once your phone's connected, obviously you've got the Bluetooth side of things, you've got the, everything all through that screen there too. Once we put it in reverse, so a little camera at the back, perfect for that little tow ball because you can actually see exactly where you're backing up to the trailers behind you. You hear those sensors picking up that little car in front of us, so the closer we back up to it, the louder they'll get. Otherwise, back to park. So you're going to have the foot on the brake. Obviously, you test drove one today, so the same thing, but foot on the brake to change between obviously the different shifts and everything like that. And we do have the different modes here too. So Eco, Comfort, Sport, Smart, the whole works all the way through there as well. You can turn those sensors on and off from at the front here. We've got it can jump straight into the cameras from there. Dual climate control, so we can change the temperature on the left hand side and the right hand side independently from up here, and along as well your fan speeds and where you want them coming out of and stuff like that. Most of these buttons up here will all operate from down the bottom as well, including your hazard lights. Huge amount of storage that's hidden under that one, so you've got all the cup holders. We've got the wireless phone charging, so you put your phone on that, it'll actually charge your phone, and then the USB ports for the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then a couple more USBs in the end of it there. A bit of storage through the inside as well, so that all tucks away nice and neatly. You got adjustable seat belts down the side there, again a little mark just above that, but again just remind me, we can always send it to the detailers, try and see if we can get those off. But adjustable drop down handles in the back rows, adjustable seat belts there. The front here we got obviously the light from the mirror, and same thing on the driver's side there as well. So pretty much everything in very good nick, really well looked after. Also the steering wheel there too. Now I did pop that bonnet, so I just want to quickly show you under there before we finish up. So that's just beeping to let me know I got the keys in my pocket, and obviously the car is still running. So it's all up on struts. So really nice and easy. You can just open that with one hand. Very tidy across the roof. So like I said, full service history the whole way through. Fluids and everything at the back. On the inside. Some battery there as well. So incredibly tidy through the inside there too. So that's pretty much everything. So again guys, congratulations. Cannot wait to hear your feedback soon. And yeah, thanks for your inquiry.